offer Jed and Ty X amount of time of safety, at least a couple weeks. That's what he said. And I was like, okay. And he's like, I need you to tell them that for me. And I was like, I will. And then I was like, how can I trust you? And he's like, how can I trust you? He's like, but I'm trusting that you're putting me on the block and that you have something more planned. And then he's like, obviously you're not going to put the guys up this week. That would be the dumbest thing you would ever do.
Right.
He's like, you're not wasting your HOH on Tara or Tina. And then he's like, obviously I've seen like you getting closer with Keith. He's like, that could be a move, but like if I pull myself off, it's clear what you're gonna do. And then I was like, it can't be clear. Like I don't want it to be clear. Like I don't want, it can't get out.
I know.
So I said, okay, Ro, I was like, whatever you're thinking right now, I was like, you keep your mouth shut. I was like, or else like you will go home this week. Like if the second it gets out, like
If any of us win, no one's taking him off.
no one's taking you down. And that's what I said. I'm like, and he's like, Beth, I literally don't tell anybody about our conversations at all.
Right.
So hopefully, I do believe him. And it would be dumb for him to repeat it.
Right.
Because I was like, if this stays down low, like, you stay this week, pretty much.
Yeah, because if Vic finds out,
Oh, we're done.
she will tell the world.
Yeah.
And we'll know that he said something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I said, I will know within seconds.
Yeah.
Like, literally seconds, I will
She'll
know.
come flying through here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Within seconds.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you have no safety moving forward. You don't have anybody moving forward. Like, done. And he was like, seriously? And he's like, this could be my way of, like, getting good with you. And he's like, if you guys were to, like, if one of the guys were to use the veto on me, like, I would promise them some safety. And he's like, through the eviction, the double eviction. Which would be fucking huge, Dad.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Listen, my only reservation was Ro. If he's on board and he's promising safety, I will take him off the block if I win.
She's way better. She's a way better chance of going home beside Tara.
I know.
No one's voting Tara out.
I know.
So that was my conversation with Ro. And he's like, Beth, well, he made it clear. He's like, you really need me here. Like, there are a lot of people saying your name. He's like, I will say that. He's like, but it's mainly one person. And then that's when the conversation started. He's like, there's one person out there who is saying your name all the time.
It's Vic?
Yeah. Tara said the same thing. Tina said the same thing. Now, I don't know if they're working together and they made that up. But Tara then came in here and I was very straight up with her. Told her the same thing. She told me what she told you. And then she's like, are we talking about this? She's like, are we talking about the same person, Vic? And I'm like, yes. And then she's like, okay. Pretty much told me, like, she's like, Beth, I mean it. Like, I wouldn't, like, why would I put you up? Whatever. I would promise you some safety if I got off this week. She's like, I'm obviously a little bit scared, like, if you're going to put me up. But if this plan were to work out, it would be beneficial. She's like, my only fear is that she wins the veto.
Mm-hmm.
Holds Ro down.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying.
That's pretty bad. And I told her, I'm like, at that point, girlfriend, there's nothing I can do. And I'm like, just please know that would make my HOH complete shit too.
Right.
Like, that's not good for either of us.
Not
And
the intention.
I wouldn't.
It's not the intention. And that's there's a small chance that happens. One, that she wins.
But
Second,
I just kind of convinced them, because I wasn't really thinking this far ahead, but I was just like, I've been thinking this like right through, even from my slot picks. I was like, I really need Vic to be as comfortable and as safe as possible. I'm like, go out there, act sad. When Vic asks you about what's going up, say, I think Ro's the target, but it very well could be me too. Like, Vic needs to be chillin'.
Yeah,
So even, and then I told her, I'm like, even if Vic is picked to play in the veto, like, everyone needs to be like, throw it to Jed, or throw it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we need to be saying that shit.
Yeah. Okay,
And she was like, okay. And I was like, fucking stay calm, please.
yeah, she has
I was like, or else you're gonna ruin your own game.
She has to, because she's already not kind of.
I told her to be sad.
Okay.
Because I don't, you know how people
wanna
get
be
all weirded
happy,
out
yeah.
when she's happy? Like,
Yes.
everyone's like, what's going on?
Yes, okay, good. Yeah.
Be
Right,
sad.
She's doing that, yeah.
Be yourself. And then I told Tina, I was like, please keep, I told Tina, I'm like, please keep her calm.
Yeah.
And then I told Tina, I'm like, you're not
Yeah, like you
you're not going
insured Tina, right? Her safety?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I'm like, girl, like, you're fine. And then she was like, oh, she's like, I didn't even, she's like, I wasn't too worried. I'm like,
Did you bring
"Good."
up Sunsetters to her? Tina?
I said final five.
Okay,
final
yeah,
five.
just make sure this keeps getting pinned in her head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like, girl, I want you, like, sitting with me like far, and she's like, okay.
Okay. So is this like the plan then? Because then I should probably talk to Ro then. And say, listen, brother.
I'm so scared, Chad.
I know it's a big move. It's a big move, but.
I'm literally so scared. I'm gonna get yelled at.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get reamed out, but so
It's
will I,
literally the
though.
final time. Oh,
If I win the veto and I take Ro off, then that's
It's like a
that's just
plan.
bad. That's just as bad as on me as it is you.
if he wins though, she knows she's gonna come to me and be like, "What's best for this though?" And I'm just gonna have to say,
Don't do
keep
that.
the same, and we vote out Ro.
So in that situation, what's stopping Ro from absolutely blowing your shit up?
Saying that it's Tara
Saying what?
that we're voting out. Oh wait,
No.
if Vic,
If Ro doesn't come off the block, he knows he's going home 100%. He's smarter than that.
yeah,
So in his final attempts to stay, he will tell Vic everything that you plan to do. That's the only thing. It doesn't matter.
what else am I gonna do?
Well, at this point, it doesn't matter
Because it was guessed.
yeah.
Hey, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, it's batteries.
Bedtime?
No.
Anything for you guys.
Shut up. Shit. Drops the dead man. This guy's fucking. This guy. That's actually pretty funny.
That is, I know, it's
Well,
like
the cat's out-
literally the
The
risk.
cat's out of the bag. Like,
It was guessed though.
yeah.
He's like,
No, that's fine.
if you use it,
That's fine. Okay, that's fine.
literally the only thing that can't happen is if he wins.
Okay. So, what we're saying now, which the only thing what has really changed before from our talk this morning is that now not only does Ro come off if he wins, but if anyone wins. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Are you okay with that?
As long as I get some credit, if I win.
Credit that you're in this.
Yeah.
Of course.
I don't care.
Of course you will. Why wouldn't you?
I'll pull him down. That's better for me if I pull him down.
I don't think Ty is aware of anything that's going on.
He's playing chess and making out with Braden.
I know. Can you come up, please? Like, this is a big deal. He's literally going to be like,
No, I came, because I was going to come talk to you, but then I came to the door and you were talking to Beth, and then you were talking to Tina, so I was like, fuck, I'll just go downstairs, but I knew something was brewing. I knew a storm was brewing.
up here?
Yeah, because I knew, like, after I talked to Tina and Tara, I knew what they were going to, like, they told me, so I knew they would pitch it to you, and I knew that your wheels would start turning, and I was like, fuck, this is going to happen, I know it.
Are you mad about it?
No, I'm not mad about it.
Please be honest with me, Jad.
The only reason I
Fuck.
wouldn't do it is if Ro was being weird, and like said, and didn't ensure that he wouldn't put me up.
He told me,
If
like,
I take him off the block, he better not put me up for at least 3 weeks or 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
he said
And that's
he said until the double eviction, unless the double eviction is this week, then it doesn't count. He said then, okay, then a couple weeks past that.
until the double eviction, he said?
Like, he wouldn't put you up during the double.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh,
He,
but
and then
if
at
it
the end,
if
he
it was
was,
this week, this wouldn't count as a week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying now. So if he won the double eviction this week,
It doesn't
and
count.
I did it, and I saved him, he wouldn't put me up on double eviction, right?
but I mean, you could still just get him out. Who cares? You don't have anything to him.
Oh, I can get him out though.
Couldn't you?
Yeah, but if he wins, I can be sure that he won't put me up.
I'm so nervous, Jed.
He's fucked.
I'm no, don't. Like, literally don't with that
Why?
attitude.
I'm telling you what it is. Like, you're gonna get your shit reamed out. Like, it's just true, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day,
Oh my gosh.
like at the end of the day, it doesn't
We're doing
matter.
face masks tonight. Me and Vic, she came in here. Oh, we have to.
Oh yeah. Just do whatever you have to do.
I'm so nervous.
be prepared.
Can we stay up tonight?
Yeah.
Jed, you're scaring me. You're not being very good about
What do you
this.
mean? I'm not scaring. I'm just saying, like, it's a big ass move. It's a sick move, though.
It's so
Like,
bad.
it's a move that will make you beat me at the end. It's a sick move, though. It just
It's
has.
so much lying.
It just has to hit.
It
It literally
has
just
to
it
hit.
has to hit. That's the only thing.
I just don't like that it got out. Well, not out, but like everyone, it's kind of common sense. I just don't like that it was guessed.
that if Ro comes down, she would go up?
I think what I need to tell V. Oh my god! I just have to trust I just have to trust that no one's gonna fucking say anything.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna ask.
Me?
Yeah.
Who won?
Who you put up if Ro came down? And who
I
you
think I
said?
would just say Braden because he's gonna stay the most calm. We have a mutual understanding that he would just chill and it'd be fine. Couldn't I say that?
Yeah. But does she believe that you want Tara out that bad?
Yeah. All
Yeah.
I do is shit talk Tara. Also, Tara, all V tells Tara is that us three personally shit talk her. Like, bad.
Are you serious? Wait,
And,
V tells Tara that we do?
Literally stuff that we've said.
Did she tell you? What stuff?
Tara?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what?
Just that, like, she doesn't,
Like personal attacks?
just like the stuff we said about how she's always complaining.
Oh.
I don't know. Tara said that us three, Tara's like, you, Jed, and Ty apparently always say that I don't deserve to be here and I'm a really bad player. And I'm just, like, we've kind of said that stuff. So, you
Yeah.
know it's getting out there. I knew V was, she kept us safe last week, so it's good, but
Yeah. No, she has to go.
we can't.
She has to go. And if I have a deal with Ro, I'm fine. I'm comfortable with it. And everyone will be happy with it.
But the reason that I'm feeling okay with it is because Ro even said, why the fuck would I tell anyone? Like, what would that do for me? It would just get me sent home.
No. It would.
Tara said the same thing.
Because then just no one would use it on him.
And you'd be like, well, great. Same thing with Tara. They're the ones who came up to me and said it.
Tina, Tara.
Planting the seed.
Yeah.
So if it ever got out, I'd be like, that's on them.
Yeah, because if it backfires, you can get out of it still.
And just say, like, Tina and Tara came up here.
Tina and Tara came up
They
with it.
planted, they made up all this shit. I believe you, you know? That wasn't you. I think that's the way I could go with it.
So that's in that scenario, it would be that Ro doesn't come down, and he starting a fire in B's head, and like me will go after Beth. That's what he would do, even though he wouldn't even.
What he said
would
to me though,
actually.
Jed, like, I wish you could be a fly on a wall during our conversations. Like, he's like, Beth, like, I want to ride it out with you. Like, he says, like, no one will ever know.
Mm-hmm.
Which is sick for us.
You trying to take my girl? What the fuck's going on here? No, I'm getting him out. Imagine. The most emotional move of the season.
Yeah.
A rogue vote in a back door.
I'm like, dude.
I'm kidding.
A rogue vote.
Okay.
So, like, even jokes with Kiefer saying, like, backdoor Beth and stuff, like, fucking cut that out.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
none of that shit this week.
No.
Like,
no.
don't we, she'll be like, maybe
No.
like the one time she actually hears it, you know what I mean? None of that shit.
I'll tell Keith to stop doing that.
I didn't even think about it but until this week.
I
Like,
know.
I'm literally doing that, so. I just hope she doesn't get picked. And if she does get picked, I'm gonna ask her to throw it.
This is sick.
I'm like, babe, you're gonna throw it. But there's gotta be a plan. Like, we don't wanna, I can't just be like, throw it and let Ro win.
For what reason?
Throw it?
Yeah. Like, why would she throw it? Whenever you tell someone to throw something, it looks like sketch.
Okay.
Like, why throw it so I can't be safe?
Yeah.
So why are you coming for me?
She'll be like, babe, you're fine this week. Oh my God, it's literally gonna be the worst moment of my life when I have to do it.
Holy shit.
Please be normal.
Oh, I'm gonna be normal. But so if I win,
I'm not telling Brayden. I don't
so
think.
if I win the veto, I'm taking Ro down. That's nuts.
But he needs to know that, like, there's something there. Or, I don't know. Unless you have to have a deal with him.
If I win the veto,
You can't use it on.
no, I'll talk. Like, I'll just talk to him, and that's when I'll solidify something.
Tara asked. She was like, so, like, what happens if Jed or Ty win the veto? Who'd you taking down? In my head, I'm like, you fucking idiot. It's Ro.
Do you think I'll take her down? Why?
But I said, I'm like,
And put who up?
I said, for this to work, love, like, and I told her, I'm like, please don't be offended. You're not a good move.
I literally told her that too.
Yeah, and she was like, she was kind of like, oh.
Well, I said.
But then I like kind of pumped her tires, and because she's like, can I just ask you one thing? Like, I'm not throwing Tina under the bus or anything, but like, why me and not Tina? Why? And I was like, and then this is kind of when I pumped her tires up a little bit. I'm like, girl, like, whenever you come up with, like, whenever you guys are walking around, I'm like, you're the talker. Like, Tina doesn't do any talking. And then I was like, you came to us with the Austin idea of something that we never really even thought about. And I was like, you're a good player. Like, just relax.
You're good. You are good.
I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I don't have the balls for this.
It's a nerve wracking.
Oh my gosh, where's Ty? He's in a showman.
This guy's in love. I can't even get him
I'm
away.
I'm cuddling.
I know. No, you're actually in love. It's actually hilarious.
I know.
No, it's sick, actually. We're up here fucking grinding. I'm 2-hour talk to Tara.
This guy is starting his showman on day 35.
Wrong time. Time and place, brother.
Wrong
So he's moving
time.
back to Alberta. Oh my god.
And so are you.
We actually might get a place. We might get a crib out there. Okay. Well, I knew this was gonna happen today. This is good. Okay.
As long as the house plays along. And then I also said to Tina, can you check that door? I'm kind of fucking freaked.
Ow. It's dead quiet. Dead quiet over there.
Okay, and that's another thing. Like, people can't be talking and it gets out on accident. But,
Yeah.
like, behind doors.
Yeah.
I also said to Tina, I don't remember what I was going to say. It was good, though.
What was it?
I was just going to tell you something and I forget what I was going to say. Yeah, I can't remember.
Couldn't have been that long of a combo. It wasn't that long of a combo, I know.
Me and Tina?
Yeah.
No, it was very quick. But she was, like, pumped.
Yeah.
Stoked.
Well, they like really want her out. Like that's why I don't think we get out because every single person in the house wants her out. Because they all see what's happening.
Yeah.
So if you're just the doer, but it's everyone else too. Okay, so So should I talk to Ro after the veto? Like what if I win? Or like if I get picked for the veto? Or before the veto?
I mean, like, we literally need to be having conversations, like, over there.
Yeah.
This is literally needs to be the most quiet legal thing ever.
If she gets any inkling, it's fucked. She can't. So we just have to treat her the exact same.
So, like, POV, it's probably going to be the same as last week. Noms and POV in the same day.
Yeah, tomorrow.
And then ceremony
The next day.
the next day. And then
4 days.
4 days
Shit
of...
show.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I told Tina that, like, the house needs to stick together. Like, a lot of shit's going to get thrown around once my CV gets put up. Like, it's over. I was like, you guys are going to hear a lot of shit about me. A lot. But I also was like, in my head, like, there's not a lot that we've literally said about anybody to me. Like, what does she have on us? Other than her and I have a final 2, whatever.
And
And
those
we have a
peppers.
final 4. Which is fine.
Yeah, but I also said that to Tina and Tara, and they're like, she's like, she
What'd
has
you
lines
say?
with everybody. I said straight up, have you guys ever had anything with V? Because you obviously told me about that 4-girl thing. So I was like, have you guys ever had anything with V? And she just like, I think V has something with everybody in the house. I was like, yeah, I think she does.
And it's not so bad with us 3 because it's clear that us 3 are working
Yeah.
together. So then we just
Yeah,
say
so it's just like a number kind of thing.
whatever. And then I can even put that on Tara. Like, girl, we had a 4 with her too. Like, relax.
Exactly, like she can't be mad.
Yeah.
But that's why I was wondering if they're like, just
Kiefer knows it's fake.
what? The
Kiefer
girls
would
thing?
be like, no, like,
Oh, that, yeah.
he would be like, whatever, I'm gonna flying fuck.
Obviously, Rowan knows. Yeah, it's the Braden doesn't get her. Like,
I don't really think I want to talk to Brayden about it.
I wouldn't.
Ro knows because Ro needs to know.
He has to be in on it.
Yeah. Tara and Tina brought it up. I think kind of started.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, it's you.
I never know what's going on in here. Hi.
No, oh my bad. Let me get out of here.
This morning when you were like, grab your panties. I was like, shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'm not funny.
Yeah, John?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Come in.
Oh,